Once again, that was Lunge live in session, this idle motion. Before we get to the band and the shenanigans, I need to take you to task on something.
Okay.
Because you brought the list of tunes in to us. Michelle gave it to me earlier, and we looked at the timings, which are obviously very crucial to this programme. This idle motion, 3:30. Off with their heads, 3:30. Can you see where this is going? Loving all the pain away, 3:30. You didn't take it too seriously, did you? You're very, very naughty.
They were guesstimates.
They were. You could have at least made an effort and put 5 seconds on one of the other ones. But anyway, I've forgiven you already. Okay. So, Viva, can I ask you another question now then? So, did you have vocal training? Because my word, operatic just about covers your voice. Incredible.
Oh, thank you very much. And no, I didn't.
Really? Wow, okay. So, I mean, it's funny because I just said to Michelle, vocal gymnastics, and of course, you are a gymnast and...
was a gymnast.
Yeah, and you know, you appeared at the Olympics and all that kind of stuff, which is hugely impressive.
Yeah.
But being, like, you know, unfit and unhealthy, I'd want to gloss over that, if you don't mind.
Well, I'm a bit unfit now myself. So
oh, yeah, of course you are. Yeah, you can tell just by looking at you. Right, okay, so Lunge is a great name. I'm surprised nobody's used it before. Who came up with it?
Viva.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But he liked it, you know, we were throwing lots of things.
Yeah, it's one of those words, isn't it? It just kind of evokes kind of people lunging at each other. Michelle lunging at me when I do bad things and stuff like that, you know. So what made you take the plunge with Lunge? Sorry about
that. Please, Mark, take it away.
I don't think we had a big reason. Not a very exciting answer, but yeah, we live in the middle of nowhere in Cornwall, and so we were taking ages over other music, so we just started doing it.
We sort of talked about it for a long time.
Finally got around to it. Yeah, we got just got some equipment in the old lockdown and started making it.
So it was lockdown that kind of
didn't want to say that.
Push you towards it. But that's great. I mean, for those who don't know, you are a couple. And of course, so Viva, Joe Gideon and the Sharp, mentioned previously, and Mark Archie Bronson, that we're hearing tonight. And just wondering what it was that triggered us, like, go on then, because it seems such an obvious thing to do.
It did. Well, now that we're doing it, why didn't we do it sooner, kind of?
I mean, we've collaborated, haven't we, in the sort of years we've been together. I've played on Archie's, he's played on Joe Gideon and produced stuff, and so we just thought it was finally time for the two of us to knuckle down and get on with making music together.
Yeah, I mean, and Viva, if you think about it, you've been in a band with your brother and now with your fella. Yeah. You're a glutton for punishment.
I really am. Somebody out there that I'm not related to want to do some music with me?
But, you know, it's the old cliches of siblings in a band anyway, you know, and whenever you look at the scenario, I don't know if you know Father Ted, but that couple that are always arguing but then stop arguing immediately when anybody else comes in the room. I'm not suggesting you're like that at all, obviously. Anyway. So, Off With Their Heads was produced by our mate Dean Honer.
Yeah.
Okay, how did that collaboration come about?
That came about. Dean was recommended to me, and then from speaking to me, realised we had. Well, I don't know Jason Buckle very well, but I know him a little bit, and he was in a band with Dean, so suddenly that seemed to make a lot of sense.
Right, okay. Well, you did a great job on it, and he sent it to me in the first place, as I say. Have you got an album already to go?
Yeah, pretty much. No, we're going to release a single on the 8th of February, which is the one we just played, and then we're going to release an EP. I think in sort of April time. And
then another EP, and then an album. Yeah. So, I mean, we've got lots of material, but sort of...
You've just got to nail it, okay. And so, I mean, Viva, would you mind, because Mark is playing drums over there, but Viva, if you could explain the setup, because it's a big sound for two people.
Yeah, oh dear. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 keyboards, a couple of loops, lots of pedals and singing stuff, and we're a two-piece, so we just had to figure out how to do it because we wanted to contain it with just us, not involve other people for ease and joy and to sort of progress really. So
actually, we should shout out to Neil from Slowdive who saved our bacon when one of our synths died on Saturday.
Neil Halstead just gave me this little thing here to use pretty much yesterday. I was having a little freak out about it, but actually it's working out. Thanks, Neil.
That's typical Neil, I would say. And so, as I mentioned earlier, my Beth saw you at the End of the Road Festival, but you haven't got any dates that you can tell us about at the moment?
No, but there will definitely be some around March, April time.
Okay. All right, then it's not far off, is it? You need to get a wriggle on.
I know.
Well, we'll let you know, and then you can let others know.
We
Come
most
along.
certainly will do that. So, all right, then, you've got one song left to do for us then, Lunge. What have you got for us?
It's called Loving All the Pain Away.
3 minutes.